Do you know your brain tells you the biggest lie just to keep you comfortable? It whispers, "Stay here, don't take risks." But this comfort zone quietly becomes a prison. Nothing new ever grows there. Only laziness, delay, and failure. Real growth begins where comfort ends. In a small village, a cat named Whiskers discovered a magic fish in a pond. The fish promised 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. Whiskers wished for endless fish, a cozy bed, and a bell that rang softly. The fish granted all 3 wishes and swam away, leaving Whiskers content and purring in the sun. You feel like everyone's watching you. Your walk, your words, your mistakes. This is called the spotlight effect. The truth? Most people are too busy thinking about themselves. But this illusion kills your confidence and stops you from taking action. You keep holding on to something just because you've already invested time or money. A job, a relationship, a project. You say, "I've already given too much. I can't leave now." But staying stuck only adds to the loss. Letting go is not failure, it's wisdom. Every like, notification, and snack gives your brain a quick hit of pleasure. It feels good. So your brain says, "This is enough." But that habit traps you in short-term pleasure and pushes long-term growth further away. Success isn't instant, and comfort is the enemy of greatness. How many times have you stopped yourself from doing something just because you were afraid of what people might think? People will laugh. They'll judge me. This fear locks your true potential away. But here's the truth. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are, and they're not responsible for your success. Do you believe doing many things at once is a strength? In reality, your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking doesn't increase productivity. It divides attention, ruins focus, and leaves tasks incomplete. It keeps you busy, but not productive. "I won't start until it's perfect." Sounds responsible, right? But perfectionism is just procrastination in disguise. You fear failing, so you never begin. Truth is, success starts with action, not perfection. Winners begin, even when it's messy. Why does this always happen to me? I can't do anything, my luck is bad. This thinking might bring temporary relief, but it takes away your power. Victim mindset means blaming others and giving up control. You are not powerless, unless you believe you are. You think, then rethink, then doubt, then do nothing. This is the overthinking spiral. It hijacks your focus and paralyzes your action. More thinking doesn't mean better thinking. It means more fear. I'll start when I feel motivated. But motivation is unreliable. It's a guest and it comes and goes. Success doesn't wait for motivation. It responds to habits and discipline. Don't wait for the mood. Move first. Motivation will follow. When you make every decision based on will they like it, you slowly lose your own identity. Approval addiction puts your mind under external control. You become a slave to others' expectations. Remember, the one who tries to please everyone ends up pleasing no one, not even themselves. Some people explain every little thing they do, just to avoid being misunderstood. This habit is born from insecurity, and it puts your mind in a constant guilt loop. When you over-explain all the time, people sense your weakness, and you drown in self-doubt. Men don't cry. Feelings are weakness. These beliefs destroy mental strength. When you suppress emotions, they turn into poison inside your mind. Being strong doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you understand and process emotions the healthy way. Do you waste energy every day on tiny decisions? What to wear, what to eat, who to call? This constant decision fatigue drains your mind. Overthinking gives you less power, not more. Simplify the small choices so you can focus on the big ones. I'll do it someday. I'll start this one day. But someday never comes. It's the quietest killer, because it hides behind the mask of hope. Remember, tomorrow is an excuse. Today is the opportunity. Do you feel guilty when you're not doing something productive? Like your worth depends on how much you achieve? That's the trap. You are not a machine. You are not your checklist. When rest feels like laziness, that's when burnout begins. They're ahead. I'm behind. They're better. I'm not enough. Comparison doesn't inspire. It drains. Social media made this worse. You see everyone's best moments and compare them to your worst. Truth. You're not in their race. You're in your own lane. You hold back your thoughts, not because they're wrong, but because you fear being misunderstood. But silence costs more than judgment. People will always misinterpret. But the real trap is when you silence your truth, just to be accepted. Reading 10 books, watching 50 motivational videos, but taking zero action. That's fake progress. It feels like you're growing, but nothing in your life changes. Growth comes from effort, not just information. Learn, then move. Sometimes you play a role just to survive. The funny one, the quiet one, the perfect one. But slowly, you forget who you really are. You live a script that wasn't even written by you. And one day you wake up and feel empty. You can't be free until you stop acting.